honest here, let me come clean. I've been a real hard one to break. It's not that I'm insensitive, I just get involved with men who give me everything they've got and I do nothing. Then you came round and you warmed me. You stole my ground. You get me high. You get me high. High and low, here I go. My blood is filled with something I've not known. You get me high. You get me. I never left my toothbrush at his place, 'cause I lacked my space. And if he said let's holiday, I'd much rather just go away with me and myself. Thought I was better that way, till you came round and you warmed me. You stole my ground. You get me high. You get me high. High and low, here I go. My blood is filled with something I've not known. You get me high. You get me. I was the girl at the bar who partied like a rock star, but now I don't see much further than you. Boy, you are tough love, but for once it's enough love, enough love, enough love. You get me high. You get me high. High and low, here I go. My blood is filled with something I've not known. You get me high. You get me high. You get me high. High and low, here I go. My blood is filled with something I've not known. You get me high. You get me.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm living up in Boston currently, and I'm teaching at an after-school program for boys and girls. This next song is called You Don't Have to Stay, and it was inspired by one of my students.
It started with a pile of papers that tied you to your desk. Scotch in a tumbler sweating, a father at his best. While I was standing in the spotlight, this night I've waited for. In the crowd all I can see is a chair that you once warmed. Did you really think I meant it when I said that you don't have to stay? You don't have to stay. You wore our home deep in your sweaters, the scent you carried everywhere. Now the bars and all the girls, purple smoke and sweet perfume, are clinging on you so much. They're in our living room, and they won't go if the party's out there waiting, then you don't have to stay. You don't have to stay. With the body of a child and a joker face, I had to carry my own mother through your empty space. I sometimes wished that we could love you from afar. I looked up to you like a king. Now I look you in the eye. 5 to 30 in a year, and you never will know why. You're in my body always, 'cause some things don't go away. But I've learned love from your lack thereof. So you don't have to stay. 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 You don't have to stay.
Thank you. Thank you. This next song is called Tangled.
Boston is sleeping. The skyline is the Milky Way. Somewhere two people are turning nighttime into day. It's you and me making all the heat. You and me are getting tangled in so much more than sheets. You took a while and you were rough around the edges. The street light shines golden off your skin. Your hazel eyes turn caramel and let me in. It's you and me making all the heat. You and me are getting tangled in so much more than sheets. You're honest, and I need that. But you, dark and handsome, know when to be fragile. You push me, but you lather me. There must be something in me that you see that I don't see. It's you and me making all the heat. You and me are getting tangled in so much more. I was the master of love. I had put my time in. I had learned that it is never easy like this. But what if I was wrong? The theory's gone, and this just is. You and me making all the heat.
Thank you. Thank you. So at Berkeley, they encourage us to write outside of our realms in terms of what we experience. So this is quite out of my realm. It's called Tell the Kids.
I look for myself in the bottom of this wine glass, but I only find the traces of you there. We bought this house 6 years ago, like children we were playing, but when this game is over, I'll lose. We've wrapped all the boxes up. That is yours, this is mine, nothing's ours. I know we will find a way to get through this holiday, but how will we find a way to tell the kids? The ghost of what we once were must have left without us knowing, like a thief in the quiet of the night. Small whispers down the corridor, they'll ask me where you're going. What will I say when they ask me why? We've wrapped all the boxes up. That is yours, this is mine, nothing's ours. I know we will find a way to get through this holiday, but how will we find a way to tell the kids? We've wrapped all the promises up. It was yours, it was mine, it was ours. I know we will find a way to get through this holiday, but how will we find a way? How will we find the way? I hope we can find our way to tell the kids.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. This next song is the title song of my new album, Friday Night Lights. You can find it online.
On your way out of the town, you make a phone call, you make time for me. A good night becomes our bitter words. I'm lying here dead on the floor, concerned about something that's nothing to everyone else. Well, have fun for me. I picture you out at the bar, you're probably making friends and getting hazy, forgetting about that thing you said. Now all of my plans have been thrown out of the window. How could I let this be? Oh well, have a drink for me. Friday night. letting everything that I am turn into lonely Friday night lights were such bright lights before I let them by. Picture myself in a crowd, my friends are figures all around me. Too many nights distracted. I was occupied with the worst thing at the time, and I don't even remember it. Yeah, I don't even remember it. Friday night, lights are burning without me. I'm letting everything that I am turn into lonely Friday night lights were such bright lights before I let them by. People often ask me, how are you always so together? Well, there's so much that they don't know. Behind a smiling face, there's a woman that needs loving words from a man to know herself at all. When I pick myself up, that's when I'll be found, 'cause I'm bigger than this part of me that falls to the ground. Friday night, lights won't burn without me. I'm telling everything that I am turning to lonely Friday night lights are such bright lights, and I won't let them, I won't let them, I won't let them by.
Thank you. Welcome. This next song is called One.
I was 15, a cold winter day, and he didn't come back for me. All the promises you can make a young girl, 'cause she'll believe you, believe me. I didn't see the matter with spending nights with those I didn't know so well. He took my wings so that he could fly around, while I stayed for years here on the ground. But how could I know, could I know that my love, that his love would go, that love affair turned only fair for one. It's been many years since then. I've had old love into new love. baby, what is on your mind? I can almost feel you leaving. I said, you know how I love you, but I wanna go make sure. He said, yeah, haven't we all heard that before? But how could I know, could I know that my love, would go? This love affair turned only fair for one. Never thought I'd break love after how it's broken me, and I can't believe I've done to you what he had done to me, and I didn't mean for this. Does anyone ever mean for it to fail? But how could you know, could you know, when you love, if your love will go? 'Cause in the end it's always fair, just for one. Thank you to my background vocalists, Jean, Roy, Scott, and Big. Thank you. This next song is called Could Be. You came around me, soft as the morning. You whispered that we could be always, we could be. Our perfect pictures framed, a gift your friends gave us. They say that we could be always, we could be. What if secretly I dream of finding love that moves me? We don't argue much in fear it'll burn out, but there's not enough fire to spark. Is it reason enough to stay? That we could be always, we could be always, we could be. Thank you. You were such a catch when we first met, but you must have thought it wasn't enough. What did I do to make you try so hard? I know I can be. Oh, 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 this is how you lose it. Oh, 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 baby, gonna lose you. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, 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 baby, gonna lose. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, 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 baby, gonna lose you. Oh, 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 no, the baby's going down, down, down.
Thank you. Thank you very much.